Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger. Once again, I'm sorry I couldn't do a podcast. My heart wasn't into it this weekend. So instead, I'm doing a review of a Disney Plus Marvel show that came out recently that was animated. It came out in January. I just finished it last week. It's the animated, mostly kids show, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Yeah, I finally got to finish the show. I saw all the episodes. It's good. Is it perfect? No. If Josh ever sees this video, this is not Spider-Verse. Don't expect this to be Spider-Verse. There's no Miles here. There's no Gwen here. There's no MJ here. There's no freaking Spider-Ham. There's no Peter B. Parker. There's none of that. This is its own timeline, a kind of a what-if story, but with Spider-Man, the same voice actor that did him in What If. Basically, Peter, the origin, he gets bitten by the spider, he gets his powers and everything. His Aunt May is young here, like in the Tom Holland movies. But this time, Norman Osborn is he's black for one thing. So no, this is not woke. Screw off people that said that. And he's his mentor in this version. He gives him different suits and, tries to tell him, you got to want this more than anything. If not, don't do it. But anyway, I think the show is really good. It's good enough. Like, it's mostly kid friendly. It's not extremely violent like Invincible and Creature Commandos. Kids can watch it, but it's got more of an edge to it because there's some curse words in it. There's some gang violence because, he's mostly in the neighborhood stopping criminals. So, and there's also some, like black hoodlums in the show. And it's very diverse. There's one character that's LGB in the show, and I already know who it is. But there were things I didn't like about it. Nico, his best friend, don't care about her. She's not Ned. Or Harry Osborn's there. He's fine, I guess. You have some of the villains there. I didn't care for Hugh Dancy as Octavius. He sounds like a drunk gay version of Alfred Molina. I didn't care for that. Doctor Strange, he's okay. It's just not Benedict Cumberbatch's voice. Don't care about Daredevil. I know a lot of people cream their pants with Charlie Cox. He doesn't do it for me. My Daredevil is not British. Thank you very much. Venom is in it. There's some symbiotes in some of the episodes. I'm not going to spoil too much of who's in the show. Scorpion's in it. Yeah, it's a fine show. This is an alternate timeline. This is not the Tom Holland movies. This is completely different. And I like that it's different. I like that it's diverse. I like that it's not 2 hours long. Each episode's about 25 to 30 minutes long. None of them drag. It was funny at times. I like the animation for what it is. The action is cool. It's got the classic Spider-Man in his costume in the last two episodes, which is great because I love that costume the best. You're never going to beat it. It's a classic for a reason. It has a lot of charm and colors. It's not trippy. And also, it's not 2.5 hours. What they could learn from the next Spider-Verse movie, don't make your movie over long. It's supposed to be for kids. Kids don't have 3 hours to sit through a movie. They just don't. That's not how it works. But here, I thought the movie worked for me. I mean, I keep saying movie. This animated series worked for me. And unlike Agatha All Along, it doesn't have too much of, a bad thing in it. Like side characters I don't care about. Here, there's a few, but they're not on screen very long. Peter's love interest is different. It's not MJ. It's a girl named Pearl who's Asian. You have a black guy. He has his own subplot with his family. That works for me because it's something different. I want something different. I don't want to see the same characters doing the same shit again and again and again. It gets really repetitive. With this show, at least I'm getting something different in animation that's not a 2-hour movie. So this show works really well for what it is. It's not perfect. Like I said, is it the best Spider-Man cartoon? No, this can't touch the 90s show. And it's not better than X-Men 97. I can say that with all the confidence in the world. But it's not terrible. If some people avoided it because they said, oh, it's woke because it's got black people, I'm like, guys, that's getting old. You said that with Captain America. You said that with every Star Wars show. Stop using that word. If you're not going to use it right, don't use it at all. I think the show's fine. It's something to watch on Disney Plus because I'm not seeing Daredevil Born Again. I'm not going to see the next season of Andor or anything like that. No, I want to see things that entertain me, not preach to me. Just saying, guys, that's just not my thing. Anyway, I say watch the show. If you have Disney Plus, watch it. Stream it at least once. You'll have a good time. Especially if you're a Spider-Man fan, this is right up your alley. And it's something different. Not something the same, but you just did a different coat of paint on it. No, it does something different. And I like to see Peter in this one, he fails. Just like in the Sam Raimi movies. He's not invincible. He gets his ass kicked. He can, he has to balance his social life and his schoolwork and working with Norman Osborn in the show. So it works. And if you can let your biases go, it'll work for you too. So that's my review of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It should have came out last year because they would have been better off. But anyway, I like the show. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst thing ever. So thanks for watching. Acknowledge me, and I'll see you guys in March.